If you're a nutrition coach that wants more paying clients, you're gonna wanna listen up, because today I'm gonna show you step by step exactly what to post on social media to get paying clients and grow your business. And today I brought in a social media expert to do the heavy lifting for us. Here's Coach Josie from the Dr. Mark Method to teach you how to create a social media strategy step by step.
Since 99% of nutrition certifications don't teach you anything about what to post or how to get clients, I'm gonna break it down for you today. But before I show you what to post, we need to remember who we're posting for. It's not for us or our fellow coaches. It's to gain the attention of new clients and motivate them to take action. And one of the best ways to do this is to get a clearer picture of where your clients are currently at in their decision-making journey. This is a concept called the client awareness ladder. At the bottom of the ladder are cold leads. These are people who don't even know they have a problem that needs fixing, and they don't even know you. And at the top of the ladder, we have hot leads. These are people who are fully convinced that you are the solution to their problem, they're motivated for change, and they're ready to sign up for your coaching service. And your job as a marketer is to bring your clients from cold to hot leads over time with your social media content. Now let's go through the steps and talk about what the client is feeling at each level.
Hey there, Dr. Mark here. Before you get back to the video, I have a quick announcement. I'm putting on a completely free webinar on the process that helped me land my first 100 paying nutrition clients, and I want to share it with you completely for free. So here's what you need to do. Go to the first link in the description below, register for the webinar. Space is limited, so act fast, and I'll see you in there.
Stage one, this person is a cold lead and they are not aware of their problem. We are not even on the ladder yet. This is like pre-rung. And at this point, people are cold. They either don't know us at all, or they might know us personally, but don't know that we can help them. Now, a few things to point out. It's not a good idea to just approach people randomly and tell them you have the solution to their problem when they don't even know they have the problem in the first place. But you can start to present things to make them aware of their problem and move them up the ladder over time. As a coach, everyone you've ever worked with has started here. Even we did at the beginning of our journey. And as a cold lead, they're not looking for a solution quite yet because, again, they don't know that they have a problem. And the best thing you can do is present it to them. So if they're a busy mom that has no energy, you're gonna talk about that. Or maybe someone would like to get off an endless list of medication and have their doctor say, I have no idea how you're doing this, but it's working. These are the situations and examples that you want to present in your content. When you present this, your clients start to connect the dots and they realize they have a problem that needs solving. Creating content that talks about the problem, talks about what their problem is stopping them from doing, and explores how life would be different if this problem is fixed, moves your client to the next rung of the ladder. Which brings us to rung 2, solutions. At this point, your potential client is aware of the problem that they have, but they don't know how to fix it. Since there are many possible solutions, think of all the diets and nutrition programs out there, we want to start talking about the solution in our content. Ideally, we get really specific about what the solution is and develop an offer or a coaching service that would solve their problem. And the key word here is specific, because it makes all the difference. The more specific you can be with a solution, the more someone can envision themselves benefiting from it. You can start comparing your solution to others, giving them a chance to judge what's out there, or maybe poke fun of things that they might be thinking about doing or things that they don't like right now. Like, I do not want to try keto again. But when you say, I help busy moms lose the last 10 pounds in 10 weeks without missing drinks with their girlfriends, they start to listen. But to move them even further up the ladder, they need to know why this will work for them. Which leads us to stage 3, your program. At this point, people are aware of your specific solution. They understand they have a problem. Maybe they've tried other things before, and now they're actively weighing out their options. And at this point, it's time to make sure that you stand out and take away any fear or hesitations they have about choosing you. At this point, you may need to hammer down on the benefits of your coaching and make it crystal clear about what's in it for them. Show them how it worked for others and make sure that they see that real life people just like them have worked with you before and gotten results. Now we're at the last stage of bringing our potential clients up the awareness ladder. And this stage is aware but not convinced. At this point, people are aware of your solution, but they might not be convinced it's for them. And the best thing that you can do is show them how your coaching is going to have a positive impact on their life. Don't present any more benefits. Present what what is going to change for the better when they sign up with you. This is aspirational. People will become convinced once they see how your coaching will transform their life and once they see what they'll be able to do after they achieve a certain result. And truth be told, people don't just want results. They want the thing that comes from the result. And once you tap into that, it's magic. They don't want to just lose 20 pounds. They want to lose 20 pounds so they can get off their meds and impress their doctor. And those are the kind of things you need to show your potential clients to take them from aware but not convinced to convinced and ready to sign up for your coaching. So now that you know how to move potential clients up the awareness ladder from cold to hot leads, let's talk about the exact types of content you should be making to make it happen. Now, I'm sure as I went through that content awareness ladder, you started to get some post ideas that you could put out on social media. But even if you didn't have that aha moment, don't worry about it, because I'm going to tell you exactly the types of posts you should be posting on social media to bring people up this ladder. Now, the first content type you should be posting on social media are problems and pain points. Most coaches are stuck in an educator mindset. They just want to teach, and tell people all sorts of facts about nutrition and fitness. But our potential clients, they don't really care about knowledge yet, because quite frankly, they haven't even identified what their problems are. So you want to create content that will help them identify how they feel, and then they'll start to think about it. And honestly, when you can articulate someone's pain, they will automatically believe that you have the solution without ever even talking about what the solution is. And once we've done enough of that, we will then present them the solution, which brings us to our next content type: solution posts. Now that you've identified the problem that your client is facing, we need to talk about the solutions. This type of content is going to come easiest for most of us coaches, because this is when we can provide solutions and strategies to help our clients reach their goals. These work great in posts where you draw a line in the sand between what your client thinks they need to reach their goals and what's actually going to help them. Like, here's what you think you need versus what you actually need. People like posts like this because they can clearly identify the difference. And this is the difference that they want and need. The popular talking head style videos are also good for this type of content. These videos are typically 30 to 60 seconds where you're giving a quick tip or talking about a topic that will help your client reach their goals. Now let's move on to our next content type, which is social proof content. Let's be honest, nobody wants to be the first person to do anything. So it's important to show your potential clients that they won't be by posting testimonial content. One of the strongest things that you can do is put a specific face to a result to show people that what you do is legit and you know how to get people results. Use visuals like before and afters, but also stories and anecdotes that show the transformation of the clients that you've had, where they were before, what happened, and what life looks like now. Why, despite them thinking they never could do this, they did it anyway. This is powerful stuff and works people up the ladder, making you an in-demand coach that delivers results. And the last content type to add to your social media strategy is the coach for hire post. This is where you're gonna wrap it all up and put it out there for your potential clients. You wanna create a post that says something like, if you want to, insert key result with a measurable payoff, like want to lose 20 pounds, without having to, and then you're gonna put something they do not want to do, like fast all day. Within the next, insert a time frame so they can envision themselves getting the result. Here's what you need to do. Insert a hard call to action, something like apply through the link in my bio or comment below for more details. We call this the coach for hire post because you're wrapping it all up and putting it out there for your potential client. You're letting them know what's in it for them, why they should do it, and how to take the next step. And there it is, folks, a social media strategy that moves potential clients up the client awareness ladder, taking them from cold to hot leads. Now, a few extra notes about this process. Number one, the order that you post this content in does not matter. Now, while the order doesn't matter, you want to make sure that you're covering all your bases and at least posting one of each type of content per week. And second, you might be wondering how often you should be posting. For most coaches, touching on these points over the course of a week is effective. So 4 to 5 posts total, covering all your bases. And if you want more paying clients, this strategy is magic. It's worked for me and our Dr. Mark Method students, so I'm sure it'll work for you as well. But not everybody is the same, which is why we want to be able to analyze what's working and what's not, so we can adjust our strategy as we go. Here's how to assess what's working. People need to be led. They rarely do anything unless they've been told. And not just that, told specifically what to do. So when we create content and don't insert a call to action, we're just being flat out lazy. And we lose an opportunity to build authority. And that's why anytime we post, we want to be using call to actions or CTAs. Now, your CTA can vary depending on the style of post. If your post is educational and it's something you want your potential clients to remember, you may ask them to save the post. But if you're posting a coach for hire post, you might direct people to the link in your bio to apply for your coaching. And lastly, we need to be able to analyze what's working. To make sure your efforts are being rewarded, you want to analyze how your content is performing to adjust your strategy. And here's how to do that. On a weekly basis, assess your posts and see how each one is performing. Take note of what types of posts are doing the best. Are they video posts, picture posts, or carousels? And what type of content is getting you the most engagement? Whether that's coaching applications filled out, which would be the most ideal, but also likes, comments, and direct messages. Once you get a sense of what's working, you can then create more content based on your findings. Make sure you don't just randomly post and forget about it. You want to make sure that you are measuring and assessing what's working so you can improve your content over time. And the best part, the more content you create and the better idea you have of what drives your audience to engage and apply for your coaching program, the more you'll be able to get clients predictably just by posting to social media. And that's it. That's exactly what you need to be posting on social media to get new paying nutrition clients into your program. Back to you, Mark.
And that's it, folks. That's the social media strategy that lands me and Dr. Mark Method students 2 to 3 paying clients every week. And as great as all those tips are, if you're really serious about starting a nutrition coaching business, the next thing I'm gonna have you do is check out this video I've linked up right here. You're gonna learn all about how to keep all of these clients organized so you can grow your business. So make sure to check it out now, and I'll see you next video.